Prime Minister reached Nice yesterday evening. He was received at the airport by the French Minister of Higher Education, Research and Space, His Excellency Mr. Philippe Baptiste. At the hotel, he received a traditional welcome from the Indian community here in Nice. This happens to be the Prime Minister's 7th official visit to France, and it follows from the very successful visit earlier this year in February of President Macron to India, when he was there to launch jointly with the Prime Minister the India-France Year of Innovation. And it was also the occasion on which the India-France bilateral relationship was elevated to the level of a special global strategic partnership. Today, Prime Minister began his official engagements with participation in Bharat Innovates 2026, which he inaugurated jointly with President Macron. The two leaders addressed a gathering that comprised about 120 Indian deep tech startups, as well as innovators and top technology institutions, and close to 500 investors, venture capitalists, and business leaders from France, from India, and indeed from around the world. The Bharat Innovates event, as you probably know, is a platform to showcase the best of Indian deep tech companies and startups to the global audience. And today's event had representatives from the sectors of artificial intelligence, semiconductors, advanced computing, medtech, agri-tech, defense, space, renewable energy, among others. After addressing the event, both leaders walked through the exhibition and interacted with the innovators who had their innovations and solutions on display. They also at the event witnessed the works of French artists who had recently visited Jaipur in India for a 10-day art residency program. Following the Bharat Innovates event in the morning, the Prime Minister held bilateral talks with President Macron at the iconic Villa Kerylos. They held their discussions covered the entire range of bilateral relations, including defense, security, space, civil nuclear energy, trade and investment, technology and innovation, culture and education, mobility, and people-to-people ties. A key focus of the discussions was also on strengthening and diversifying bilateral ties in the fields of economic growth, technology, and innovation. This is especially relevant in view of the conclusion of negotiations earlier this year on the India-EU Free Trade Agreement. There are a number of outcomes and deliverables from this visit. A full list of these will be available on the website of the Ministry of External Affairs, but very quickly, let me mention amongst the outcomes the setting up of a high-level mechanism to double bilateral trade within 5 years, the establishment of a dialogue on economic security, the adoption of an innovation roadmap 2030, the signing of as many as 19 agreements between institutions in the innovation ecosystem of both countries, the creation of an India-France joint working group focusing on artificial intelligence and its global governance, a memorandum of understanding on establishing a center of excellence in skilling in aeronautics at the campus of the Indian Institute of Technology in Kanpur, a declaration of intent on cooperation in the railways sector, and other areas. The two leaders also discussed how to enhance the mobility of talent and the exchange of students from the two countries, and also expanding mutual recognition of educational qualifications. The Prime Minister, in this context, invited French universities to open campuses in India under the new education policy, and also welcomed President Macron's commitment to facilitating Indian students who are pursuing higher education here in France. Over lunch today that the President hosted in honor of the Prime Minister, the two leaders also exchanged perspectives on matters of global importance that included the situation in West Asia and the conflict in Ukraine. In a short while from now, in fact, I think we have to leave fairly quickly, the Prime Minister will be departing for Slovakia on a bilateral visit before returning, as I said earlier, to Evian-les-Bains on the afternoon of the 16th to participate in the meetings of the G7 summit, and following that will travel on to Paris for other bilateral engagements, including, of course, his participation in the Viva Tech summit in Paris, besides addressing an Indian community event.